Shannon Sharpe loses possibly all his NFL money made during his NFL career to OnlyFans named Gabriella Zuniga. So it was an undisclosed amount, probably in the range of 10 million to upwards of 30 million, and even rumored to be maybe even 50 million. I don't even know about that, but I think 10 to 30 million is what some of the YouTube lawyers have been saying. Initially in the news, it was reported that he offered her $10 million and she turned it down. She pretty much treated it like an insurance claim. You often hear something like, you never take the first offer of an insurance claim, and that's the way she treated it right there. The sad part is, he only made $27 million during his NFL career. So if he lost 30 million to her, that means he did all that work just to pay her, and all that is left is his NFL Hall of Fame stats. So, which numbers mean more after this situation? Your catches and yards, or all the digits and zeros he lost in his account? Now, the crazy part is, Gabriella never filed a police complaint. This was only a civil lawsuit. I know civil lawsuits can be made, but I didn't know that this kind of thing, you didn't even need a police complaint. You just need to file just a civil lawsuit and get some money. So what she did was she released audio of her saying she didn't want to be choked out anymore. And he responded back by saying, "You're going to get choked next time I see you," or something along that line, But he was pretty much, what he was doing was, it was like playful banter. But she was setting him up to entrap him, pretty much just recording that audio to make sure that he gets trapped. She was no longer interested in having a relationship with him and just wanted to get money from him. So this was the setup overall. Once that relationship with him was fading, she was like, okay, I'm going to keep the charades up just to get up to the point where she can record him saying this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Shannon was rumored to be close to landing a $100 million deal with Spotify or some other media company for his Club Shay Shay podcast or something like that. I'm pretty sure most companies now are probably keeping their distance from him. And within a week of closing out the deal of the lawsuit, she posted on social media that she was retiring from OnlyFans. Talk about perfect timing, huh? "Today I have decided to retire from OF," she wrote. "Thank you for the incredible support you've shown me over the years. This community has given me a life I could never imagine. I'll still be active on social media and have several projects in the works." What projects are you talking about here? Are you talking about setting up another guy to trap him? Honestly, she just opened up a new playbook for girls in the future who plan to do this type of thing right here. But now that the playbook's wide open, this is going to happen more often. It's just who's going to be the next sucker. I wouldn't be surprised if it was something like Anthony Edwards, because he loves having baby mamas, it seems like. And I think they're out to get him. And on top of this, he loses his contract with ESPN. So he's no longer associated with ESPN. It was obvious that they were going to cut ties with him once they put him on hold or whatever they did after they found out about the lawsuit. It was obvious that they were just going to get rid of him, but they just needed to wait a little bit for some kind of confirmation of a settlement. Because, the sucky part is he was going to lose no matter what. Because if you settle, you're pretty much guilty, or people are going to view you as guilty. And then if you decide to take it to court, you're going to get all this stuff aired out, and you're going to hear all these crazy phone messages or text messages, and they're back and forth conversations or whatever like that. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot more crazy or kinky stuff that they talked about or whatever. So it just was not a good look overall. It was just a lose-lose situation for him. To end this, I don't remember if it was like Cat Williams or someone else he interviewed, but they told him he needs to date his age. And he said, no, 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 no. He wants to date his wage.
How about date your age, date your age. Well, I want to date my wage. I'm finna shut all this ish down tonight. I want to date my wage.
Stay right there.
Where y'all at? Hey, chat, where they at?
You want to date your what?
I want to date my wage, not my age. I want to date my wage. So where are they? Because y'all always talking about date your age, date your age. I want to date my wage. So come
Hey,
on with it.
Well, you talking?
As a matter of fact, I'm taking applicants as we speak.
Well, you talking spicy tonight, boy.
Unfortunately, he played roulette and picked the wrong girl to do all this stuff with. He's into this freaky stuff, which is like choking and maybe slapping and some other crazy foreplay. And he just picked the wrong person to do this with, because I'm pretty sure there's other girls he could have dated and do this freaky stuff with, and they wouldn't have done him this way. You know what I mean? What are your thoughts on this situation? Do you guys feel bad for him, or you guys are like, hey, he's not really hurting for money. I'm pretty sure he has plenty of money still after this lawsuit. But anyways, what do you guys think about this?